And we are live. What's happening, everyone? Nicky Hawkins here, West Ham Fan TV. Let me bring in my guest, Dom O'Connor.
What's
How are we today?
Yeah, not bad. Took the day off to watch so
Bit of football on a Tuesday evening, 6 o'clock. I've just barely got in from work. You seen the starting lineup, Dom? What do you think?
Great lineup. I think it was harsh to drop 4 now, but Lanzini deserves a start.
Absolutely, mate. It's an attacking lineup as well. Everyone was saying it was going to be Ben Rama that dropped out, but it wasn't Ben Rama. We're just about to kick off here. Everyone was saying it was Ben Rama was going to drop out. It wasn't Ben Rama. Of course, it was Fornals. I thought Fornals had his best game in a long time.
I agree. Got the assist. Looks more mobile. Looks more, proactive. Didn't misplace many passes. Want to go forward more than he usually does. But Lanzini's had a good season, in my opinion.
I'm just looking at Big Sam on the TV at the minute. Big Sam returning. Any problems here, Dom?
Of course there will be. Like I watched West Brom away at Liverpool, and Liverpool battered them, but the game plan was, get it into half time with minimal, at least a goal down to make sure you're still in the game. And they nicked an equaliser, and the game plan worked to perfection. That's the Allardyce way, and it's effective. So, I'm not expecting us to win 3 or 4-0 like some people are. This ain't going to be an easy game. He's a good manager, Allardyce, for what he does. He knows us inside out. He's got players that are dangerous in set pieces like that. Jai scored like 4 in the last 5 or something, the defender. So he's a threat. But I looked at their lineup. Pereira has some quality, but it's we're definitely capable. It's just a matter of how clinical we're going to be tonight. Because we need to be going to be punished for not.
We haven't been that clinical over the last couple of games, Dom. That's the problem now. How do we win this game tonight? We can't bully them. It's got to have to be the same sort of performance as it was against Burnley, right?
Yeah. So we need an early goal. I think getting the early goal against Burnley really helped our cause, because Burnley's game plan's out the window. So Burnley had to change their game plan. I think that benefited us. If we slug on tonight being frustrated at 0-0, this is exactly what Big Sam wants. So I think it's crucial we get an early goal, and even more crucial we don't concede the first goal.
Let's take some comments from the Watchalong watchers. Well, what should we call them? We should give them a name.
Chat, the viewers, the cult.
The cult, yeah, that's a nice one. What's happening? It's anonymous cricket again, Nicky. Can I just have a special shout out, as I never let this page down? No, thank you very much for coming over. Really appreciate it. Snodgrass on the squad. That's pretty good. I heard it's an agreement between the two.
Yeah, I just watched Allardyce's interview. I think that's, to be fair, I think it's a bit of a bastard thing by us, but I also think it's stingy as fuck. Like, to be fair, but but to be honest, that would have been like I'm so glad him and Dean Garner aren't playing tonight, because that would just be in the back of my mind. I think it would have been in the back of the players' minds as well, coming back to haunt us. So.
Aaron says, "Is that a turtleneck?" I guess so. I guess it sort of is. Yeah, it's cold out there today. Need a result here. Could push towards a Champions League place. Absolutely, it could. I'm here again, Nicky. Shout me out. I've already shouted you out, mate. How do you stream the game?
Is everyone going to pick on Nicky again tonight, like the last one? Was it Southampton?
West Hamians chat. Yeah, let's have West Hamians chat.
West Hamians. Nah, that's like Evertonians. Nah, like West Hammers. That was better. Or the Irons.
I wanted to mention this tonight. How's Dan? Dan will be off for the foreseeable until he decides to return. I don't know whether anyone knows what's happened to Dan. I'm not here to divulge anything that's happened, but you see that Jace lost his dad, and obviously we, obviously something happened with Dan. I don't want to divulge what it is. It's not my place to say. I'm sure he'll say it in good time, but obviously he's going to be off for until he's ready to return. But we're all thinking about Dan. We've been talking about it daily, and it's a very sad situation at the moment for him and the family. So let's let him, get on with it. When he's ready to return, I'm sure he will.
Yeah, my thoughts and prayers go out to Dan. It's a horrible, horrible situation, which I wouldn't wish on my worst enemy. So it'll be good to see him back. He's a good bloke, Dan.
Send him our love. We will indeed, mate. We will indeed. Everyone's been rallying around him this week. So, 1 minute are you at? I'm on 4 minutes and 28 seconds. Let me just put up a little.
Oh no, you're joking.
That's what I'm on, Dom. I ain't got a BT sign in, mate.
I ain't gonna tell you what minute I'm on, but I'll just have to mute whatever happens. Try and mute.
I bet you're on 5 minutes and 50 seconds.
You're literally 3 seconds away from exactly that. You were literally 3 seconds away from exactly that.
Yeah, big love to Dan. It's honestly, I'm sure he'll tell you in good time. I don't want to, divulge what's happened, but all our love goes out to Dan. He's like we met Dan a few years back, 5-6 years back. He's become like a brother to us. So, when he feels it, we all feel it. So.
I thought Dawson was getting dropped tonight for Diop. Fuming.
Why would he want to be dropped?
Oh, those are the rumours. Those were the rumours, mate.
Jack Nunn's gonna call a Sue foul goal.
It's not bad.
Frankie Etanja says, "Is Nikki in a wetsuit?"
Nikki in a wetsuit.
And I got a new job. I'm going to be delivering milk trays straight after this, so I thought I'd better get ready for work.
Really? Is that you winding me up?
Are you joking?
Yes, of course I am.
You're not, are you? You wasn't joking, was you, Dom?
I fucking was.
Nikki, what are you watching the game on?
I don't know what job you do, mate. Every time I speak to you, it's like you got a new job.
Nikki, what are you watching the game on? About 1998.
1998.
He's too young. Yeah, I agree, Leslie. He is too young. Yeah. Remember them adverts, Dom? The milk tray adverts.
Nah,
you're too young.
To be fair, if you show me a video of it, I'll probably remember it. I don't remember many adverts. I see more. Do you know what? I see more adverts on YouTube these days than I do the telly. Like, I know, like, obviously, if you need YouTube as a job, you got to have them. But fuck me, they're really annoying. Like, I was listening to like a podcast on YouTube, and every like 5 minutes it kept cutting out because of adverts. Like, really annoys me.
Oh, Dawson nearly scored. Mickey doing a bank job, yeah, maybe. Charlie Watton says, "Hi Nicky, is it isn't it funny how Snodgrass and Dean Garner isn't playing? Listen, teams can negotiate them sort of deals in there. We might have negotiated that with them.
I didn't know they could. I remember when Chelsea sold Mata to Man United, and the deal was literally in the bag, but Chelsea were playing Man United the next game.
Yeah.
And Mourinho said, "I'm not going to sell him yet." Like, well, I don't know if he officially said it, but like, everyone was wondering, like, why has this not happened yet? Like, there was rumours it was going to fall through, and then literally, like, the evening after the game, Mata's move was confirmed. So yeah, Mourinho made sure that he didn't get the move until after they played. Yeah, it was just fair enough. It's a clever move. I mean, I think you'd be an idiot to sell a player to a club you're yet to play or going to be playing right after you sell him, unless there's a clause in it. So it's the rare occasion I say that's a bit of business. Did we even get any money for Snodgrass though?
Under $1 million, I think, 900 grand or something. I think we signed him for 10 million and we sold him for 900 grand. But I think we had 10 million's worth out of him. I don't think necessarily on the pitch, but as a face around the club. Does that make sense?
Yeah, no, it don't. He was good. I think he had a good. He showed spells. He showed some good spells in the first season under Pellegrini. I thought he got a couple of goals. He was, he worked so hard. But yeah, I just think last season was probably the beginning of the end for him, especially when Pellegrini went, because Pellegrini liked him.
Dave's 27 OB says, lads, what do you think of Lanzini swap deal for Santon at Marseille? I'm not too.
He's going to Villa, that Sanson. They're in talks.
Yeah, I'm not too keen on swapping players that are Premier League proven against players that are not.
Yeah.
We can all see how, you only have to look at, Haller, just not proven in the Premier League. This didn't work out for him. So we know Lanzini can play in the Premier League. We know Lanzini's got it in his locker. He needs to show it a bit more. I don't know about his desire anymore to sort of fight for his place in the team. I don't know the lad personally, but I've always liked Lanzini. Lanzini's been one of my favourite players over the last sort of 5-6 years.
Been with us a long time now. That's what people don't seem to realise. 6 years.
He was very young when he first came.
And he came out, let's be honest, he came out of the wilderness, like from the United Arab Emirates. And, it's one of them rare wilderness signings that turn out to be excellent.
What do you think about Chelsea looking to, like, they're about to spend 100 million on Haaland from Dortmund? I'd be very surprised if he went there. To be honest, I'd be very surprised. He's a quality player. He's probably one of the world's finest talents at the minute in his position. But you just don't know what might happen. Look at Werner. We would have said the same about Werner last year. He's struggling at the moment. Not that I don't think he'll come good. I think he will come good. Werner. He's got it in his locker. But you can't just keep on throwing money at the situation and hoping it sticks. They're looking to spend 100 million on attackers, and their problem is clearly their defence.
Haaland would be a fool to go to Chelsea now, because he's literally, he's settled down at Dortmund. He's scoring for fun week in, week out. And I think the only reason he go to Chelsea would be the money, because obviously you earn more money playing in the Premier League than you do in the Bundesliga. He's only, is he 20? Young lad. He's for his age, he's exceptional. He'll be one of the best strikers in the world. Well, he's now, but I think he'll be the best soon. Like one day, once the Messi and Ronaldo have gone. And I think going to Chelsea now would ruin his career. You just have to look at Werner and see it's not working out. Yeah,
they look like they're targeting for Soufal, which someone just said on the chat here, and he's getting battered. But like, they'd be fools to target him. But just have a bar there from I don't know who shot that, actually. I didn't see him.
That Grzycki, I thought, I'm surprised he didn't run through. He looked like he was in a good position to get him behind there, and I'm surprised he didn't run through and have a shot.
13 minutes gone for me, 13-24. Very even game. We've had most of the possession.
With me, mate.
Yeah, we've had most of the possession as sort of predicted.
Yeah, it's been a dull start. It's been a really dull game so far, which is what you expect. It's like I like Moyes, but we don't play the greatest football, and everyone Allardyce is renowned for it. So, not surprised whatsoever.
Stephen Butler says, see they've told to rough us up a bit. Yeah, that's what he's going to tell them to do. They're quite within their rights to do that. If that's what they think their strengths are. But we're no mugs in that department anymore. We can give it as well as take it.
There's a fucking keeper, Jesus. I had a vaccine on Friday, and my arm feels like it's gone from feeling like it's been a dead arm to feeling like it's been bitten by a giant gnat.
Oh, you had a vaccine? Is this ain't going round?
Huh? What?
Nothing. I said you had a vaccine. What is this ain't going round?
Yeah. Man flu.
We seem to start very slowly.
I thought we started quickly on Saturday.
Saturday we did, but like overall as a season, we seem to always start very slowly. Well done. Oh.
He dresses better these days, Big Sam. Well, mind you, he always has, to be fair. I don't think he's always been the man in the suit instead of the track suit, which his pal Bruce wears.
I always think it's like I always thought he looked like a used car salesman, if I'm honest.
He would make. Do you know what? If he didn't have any other job, he would be some dodgy businessman. Especially after that debacle when he got sacked by England. All right. Huh? You eat? No, not yet.
Dom's decided to go and have his dinner, I think. Very slow start, both teams. There he is. I haven't.
Huh?
You ate that quick?
Huh?
I said you ate that quick.
Yeah, I know, mate. No, I didn't.
It's it, Bowen. Oh, my fucking Lord. Dom, can you turn your commentary down just a touch, mate?
Turn it down way too much.
Antonio isn't fully fit. No, I mean, you're just coming back from injury, playing 2 games in 3 days. It's like this for a few weeks now, isn't it, Dom? You play Saturday, Tuesday.
I think a lot of people, it's like, yeah, because obviously the season started a month late. This is always going to happen, but I think people sort of just forgot whilst indulging in football. But I said to Dan last month, obviously the Christmas period's always hectic. But we had a nice break from Everton and Stockport. So we got tonight, Cup on Saturday, and then we got Palace, Liverpool, and then Villa. So there, yeah, it's like this. You can have like three games, like 3 consecutive weeks with 2 in a week. Ben Rama's down here.
Nicky, anything to say about the anniversary of GSB? Yeah, a couple of things.
I'm bored of talking about them now. I said my piece years ago. I had enough of it.
Yeah, I mean, you only have to go back to the old videos to see our opinions, and my opinions haven't changed. 11 years, not good enough, to be quite honest with you. Lied to. Ooh. Nicky, you should start promoting your merchandise on Instagram. I don't even know how to use Instagram, mate, if I'm honest.
Do you know what? That's saying that you only just follow me on Instagram like last week. You've known me like 5 years, and you've only just followed me back on Instagram.
Yeah, I just don't know how to use it, mate. You probably well me because I ain't followed anyone. That was a nasty tackle, that.
What do you mean you don't know how to use Instagram? It's like any other social media site.
I just don't know how to use it, mate. You're just not great on it, to be honest.
Took you a while to get going on Twitter, didn't it? You got locked out of your account.
Yeah, I didn't know my password for about a year. Does an Obama own goal count? No.
Yeah, if that went in, your sales for the org file would be right down. Ooh.
Can you pause?
Can I pause? Let me see. Oh yes, I can.
But pause it.
All right, I'll pause it, but I'm gonna have to turn goal notifications off.
Yeah, all right.
All right, hang on. I'm on my phone. All right, BBC, Eurosport. Fucking hell. I've got that Come On You. Have you got that Come On You Irons app.com?
Yeah.
They're good. Their notifications are usually quick, but they go off like 3 times. I think when I first got it, was that you got to the sofa?
What? Oh, that was close.
Right, I've got to that West Ham. Right, let me resume now. Upside down. Right, what minute are you on now?
21:35.
Shit, you're still 10 seconds behind me. All right. Keep counting quick. I'm on 21:44.
44, 45, 46, 47.
All right, I played it now. Well, now you're like 2 seconds in front of me, for fuck's sake. Yeah, that Come On You. I think they got a good little app there. I think I entered a competition. They gave me 5% off their merchandise, but I just didn't buy anything. I just forgot about it. I remember when I first used it, I set all the Premier League notifications on, and I think I went out for the day when it was going off all day when the goals went in. When all the matches had finished, I came home. And it woke me up at 2 in the morning with the full-time whistle blowing, like full-time for the Brighton Man United game or something.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What's happening?
Fuck all, mate. Fuck all. I've got to. I think I might grab my Mac for the second half.
Is the number Umbro merch from the West Ham store still tat? I would say so. But I'm biased because we've got some of the best merch, to be honest. Especially independent merch.
Do you know what? My brother likes your merch. When I wore my jumper, he thought it was really nice, and he don't like football. Oh!
Close.
I can make noises now because I'm on the same time as you. But
we've got
did you see,
a designer that's such a talented designer, and it all goes through a great process, to be honest with you, when it comes to sort of selecting what we sell. And I'll stand by any of our merch. I think our merch is better than anything in the shop by far.
Did you see that Christmas jumper, the official club merch release? It was like a complete copied version of yours. What is it?
To be fair, they bought theirs out last year as well at the same time. I just think we had the same idea, to be honest.
Was it theirs was on for the blind baubles, wasn't it? But it was probably 20. Yeah. Was it £20 more expensive? Probably
something like that, yeah.
That's it, isn't it? You know, that's.
Christopher Bradley says you take the number 1-0 today based on what we've seen so far. Listen, it's a game. It's a game of 90 minutes. Don't worry about it.
I'll take a 1-0.
Even the Haller merch. No, the Haller merch has obviously got to come off.
Did you have any Haller merch?
Yeah, we had a French T-shirt. A French lazy cunt T-shirt. I mean, Haller T-shirt.
You got the Adriano merch?
Yeah.
To be fair, you have got a Brazilian T-shirt from Philip Anderson, didn't you?
We have still got that, yeah. Come on, clear away. Oh, fucking hell, that was top. That was close, I mean, top. Come on, wakey, West Ham. What's the site? It's WHF TV Shopify. Let me get the link. I'll put it up for you. It's in the description. But I'll get you a link.
I said this wasn't going to be an easy game.
Oh, fucking hell. I posted it 3 times. I don't know why that happened. What's the scores on the doors? It's West Ham 0, West Brom 0. Yeah, well, it was never going to be an easy game because West Brom come to make it difficult for you. They come to rough you up. It was never going to be an easy game.
Just vintage Big Sam.
Dom, can we get a shirt shouting Astra fucking Goo Goo?
If you pay me
royalties,
substantial amount of money, I might consider it. Do you know what? Before lockdown, I think. Do you know my mate who has the Ann Summers toys?
Yeah. What?
he was pissing about in the background when we're doing fan cams outside the Emirates.
Yeah, but a dildo, yeah.
Yeah. He was saying the next away game we're going to turn up with masks of me, him and his mate Tommy. So he definitely buy a T-shirt with my face on it.
Ben Howlett says, I was looking for the video you done the other day. Did you delete it?
I saw that comment, by the way.
I didn't mean to click on it. I'll ban him. Fuck him. He's a Crystal Palace fan anyway. Tell him about Crystal Palace, Dom.
Over Crystal Palace.
Exactly.
Oh, they finished above us by 2 places, the bottom half.
It's just one of those games where when you crack them, if that makes sense. Good old play, Lanzini. Good play. Go on.
Is Hilaire playing? He fucking sold him.
Oh, really?
He went to Ajax 2 weeks ago. Much to Nicky's delight.
Never noticed.
Yeah, I know. It's hard to notice. It doesn't do anything. Go on, Ben Rama.
Ajax.
Go on.
Ajax.
Oh, he's got to be offside. How the fuck has he missed that? He was offside anyway.
Because it's bowing, mate.
Bloody cheek. Remember the playoff final, boys? Yep.
Yeah. And the next year we were up and you were down. And you weren't to return for another 8 years. We went down again and still got back up before you.
Alfie says, Dominic, what is your score predictions?
1-1.
No, we've got to win. Be positive. We're winning. I think we win this 2-1.
Go on.
Always thought Nicky was a big fan of Haller. I'm about as much of a fan of Haller as a turkey is of Christmas, to be honest. But I won't keep him going on about it. Very, very slow-paced game, this one. Robinson's just had an Antonio. Which of the current bottom three do you think will stay up? I don't. I think the bottom three are the bottom three. I don't think they're going to get out of it.
I reckon Fulham might get out of it. I think Fulham have been really unlucky in some games against like us. I thought they were unlucky on Saturday. I mean, they were playing really well before that red card. I think if they didn't get a player sent off, I don't think Chelsea would have won that. But,
the thing is, they're playing at a very high tempo. They're playing a high pressing game, West Brom. They're obviously.
Oh, that's why you don't play out from the back.
But that's going to have to wear at some point. You can't keep up that intensity for 90 minutes.
They're definitely doing better than they were the last time they were in the Premier League. They had like 3 managers.
Is it true that John calls his chest hair beard combo the Mido?
No, I just can't be bothered to have a shave. It takes about an hour to shave. I don't have an electric razor. The Mido.
Yeah, the Geordies could go down. Yeah, they're looking shocking at the minute.
Yeah.
Newcastle. They ain't picked up any points in a long time.
Brighton. I don't think Brighton are very good either.
Oh.
Burnley would be all right.
What do you reckon Lampard can get the sack? Lampard can get the sack if they lose their next game.
Tonight. It's a foul, ref.
Where are the goals coming from? They're coming, don't worry.
Coming from this free kick, bang.
Who's taking this?
It's got to be Bowen or Lanzini.
Lanzini?
Or Creswell. I think Rice is definitely working on his free kick. That was like Ronaldo-esque free kick. He almost scored on Saturday. The way he ran up, and it was a good technical hit. I think he's really trying to improve that.
He obviously fancies it.
He fancies it all the time. I think since that Watford goal, he's just been trying to smash everything in. I'll give this to Lanzini. It's preferred position for a right foot, and he scored a few free kicks for us. I swear, this better not hit the wall. Got to get this on target.
Up and over. Oh, unlucky. Good strike. Over the wall. Just not enough dip on it. A little bit more. That was in.
If it was further out.
It's a good free kick, that. That's a really good free kick.
I remember he scored a free kick for us against Leicester. First season at Olympic Stadium. He scored any more? I don't think he has.
Who's your amateur year so far? I've got to say Souček.
Yeah, I agree. I said Souček too.
If not him, it's Ogbonna.
What about Allaire?
Yeah, give him a special award.
Do you know what? Have you seen that Simpsons episode when they go to space and they give an award to that rod that opens the door?
What?
Have you seen that Simpsons episode when they give the rod an award from the American government? They put a medal on a piece of rod.
No.
I could just see you putting it around a tree in replacement of Hallaire's contribution. Do Man City go top if they win tomorrow? Fucking hell, this league's, it's crazy, this league, ain't it? So do I, because I hate United. I'd rather Leicester one out of them, though. That's gone. That went out. That's miles out. Do you think that was out?
I didn't see.
That ball was miles out.
I've said it before and I say it again. You look 100% better since you've done a ton of weight, Nicky. Well done. No, thank you very much. I really appreciate that.
Thought you banned that guy.
He says that nice. Now I'm going to promote him to admin. Sushan Batari says 199. He says, "Come on, new wines. Thank you very much." Come on, West Ham, wake up. Who's impressed you, Dom? Who ain't impressed you?
This has just been a terrible game. I don't think anyone stood out. I think both defenses done all right. It's just been a basic game, isn't it? Like, there's nothing really eye-catching about it at all. No one. It's one of them where nobody's impressed, but nobody's really unimpressed either. So it's been a stalemate.
Keyring09 says, watching it from Dublin, lads, tuning in every match day. Always love the content. Thank you very much. I really appreciate that.
Dublin last year.
Isn't convincing me that we were playing well at all, says Phil Miles.
We could be playing better.
He's not impressed.
We can't play well, though. It's because we're not being allowed to play the way we want to.
Like to see a bit of 4-0 second half.
Should say more than 4 hours to unlock this, break these lot down.
You think so?
Yeah.
No, I think they get broken down at some point.
It's got to be.
It's got to be better than that.
We're losing the ball a lot in midfield, though. But I think the only way either side's going to score here is from a set piece, if I'm honest. Their strikers aren't famous last words. I don't think any of their strikers, that Robinson, he's not Premier League level whatsoever. Like Sheffield United actually let him, like last season, he was at Sheffield United and they let him go to West Brom because he weren't cutting the mustard.
Debbie Elder says, I don't see how we will score. Well, go on.
Good play. I think the goal. Oh, fuck off, man. See, this is when we do stuff like that, it's not going to help, is it? Misplace. You know, if you're trying to break down a side like West Brom, you've got to, your passing's got to be on game. And when you're misplacing passes, it's a sign of frustration. But this is vintage Big Sam. It's no surprise to me that this is still 0-0. Absolutely no surprise. We always struggle to beat West Brom before Allardyce anyway. Especially at home. I think we've only won at home against them twice in.
That's better. Unlucky. Well done. That's a lot better.
He's a good keeper though. That Johnston's a very good goalkeeper. He'd be on my short list to replace Fabianski long term. He would. I think he's excellent.
I'll have Pope all day long.
Yeah, I agree. But I'd consider Johnston as well if we couldn't get Pope. I watched that the Liverpool West Brom game last month, and he was world class. The saves he made to get them a draw was incredible.
You see me yawning. That's about as good as this game is. What happened to the three at the back? I think we looked great earlier in the season. Yeah, I think it was just needs must at the time. I think it was, we lost Masuaku, and I think that I think he's playing a different formation now. He's been forced to play a different formation, but no, this is all right. This is, four at the back. We've kept 4 clean sheets in a row. Am I right?
Well, where did we go 4 at the back? Chelsea, Southampton, weren't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so we've kept a clean sheet ever since because we're not conceded. So it is good that we do have it's basically a plan B. If one formation don't work, we can switch to the other one because both of. Come on, Bowen.
This Chelsea fan says you can have Kepa if you like.
I am Bowen, crosses at the back, post to Ben Rama.
Hey.
Or they call him what's he calling the Algerian Del Piero? Oh, look, for fuck's sake.
Come on.
There's the guy in his box all on his own. Fucking hell, see? Oh. They should have they should have done better there. He had a lot of space, a lot of time. Awful cross. Yeah. Come on. What, who's in the box? In the box, Anton. Yes, go on. Cross it now. Ah!
It's poor.
So poor. So poor. I don't get why. He did all the hard work and fuck's sake. What is that? Cross, I forgot Kieran Gibbs existed.
Oh, God. Come on, West Ham.
Do you remember Arsenal rejected a 10 million bid for them in the window and then they sold him for 7 million?
What's that?
When Arsenal sold Gibbs to West Brom, they bid 10 million and Arsenal rejected it and West Brom come back with 7 million. They accepted it. Go on, go on, go on. Nah.
Aye.
Joe, I said that Joy was good. He's been really dodgy at the back. To be fair, he's better at scoring from set pieces. Just didn't have the legs to get there. Yeah, it's good defeat. He's ex-Arsenal as well, that Bartley.
One minute. Get a goal before half time, it'd be brilliant.
Half-time whistle going would be brilliant. Come on.
Oh, good skill. Cross. This one.
Oh, yeah!
Bowen! Just before half time. That's what we wanted.
Get in. Brilliant goal. Great work.
See? All them people saying, I don't see how we score. I don't see how we're going to get a goal.
I timed that well because I said half-time whistle would be brilliant. Yeah, it will be now.
Right on the stroke of half time.
That's a clever goal. I think that.
Brilliant ball back in by Soufal as well. Great ball by Rama. Not back in. That's it. Just that's what I've said about them in them positions, Don. That's what we don't do enough. Just drill it back across.
Well, we also struggle to get into those positions as well. But oh no, they're not. No, fuck off. They're checking for really.
It's chest.
Do me a favour.
I just see Big Sam eat a bubble.
No. Goals given, half time. Thank you very much. We'll have that.
Very, very poor first half, to be quite honest with you. It was very uneventful right until the last minute. Bowen gets his goal. Now, listen, I want to see Bowen kick on for a minute because I think he's been missing the goal. Arjun Bowen, says Jody Hammer.
I am Bowen. That was majestic. Thank you, Jesus.
Dylan Williams donated $5. And what a way to finish the half. Come on, your eyes. Absolutely, mate. That was brilliant, to be quite honest with you. Lisa Lang said, good old Bowen. James Dunlop, the Everton fan, says, perfect time to score. James Jackson just goes, oh, it's. Ben Rama and Soufal did well. Yeah, really, really good goal, that one. That's the business. It was his chest. Absolutely, it was his chest. Not even a.
Last season, that could have easily been ruled out, to be fair. There were so many stupid moments with the handballs.
Now we needed to go for the jugular and get a couple more goals. 1-0 with 45 minutes left is never safe. No, of course it's not, mate. We see that the other day. It was, the defence have been playing really well. We got the goal the other day and then we sort of you know, we had the chances, to be fair, to finish them off, but towards the end it gets a bit squeaky bum time. Now West Brom will fancy their chances. They've been quite physical this game. They've been putting the heat on us. They've been pressing very high. They're going to have to chase the game now. So there's going to be more opportunities. We've got to be more ruthless in front of goal. That's what we've got to do. Let's change the score. You're absolutely right. To apologise.
Well, that's it. When you come up against these Allardyce sorts of teams,
they just want to make it.
You obviously it's essential to get the first goal, but it's also essential to kill them off. They did this to Liverpool. You know, they went in, they got it to only 1-0 at half time. They soaked up the pressure and they nicked a goal at the end. So we really need to kill them off second half, be more clinical. So
West Ham in 7th, only 5 points off the top.
It's mad, isn't it? It's mad. Like we're actually like, you know, you could argue like points wise, we're in a title race.
Yeah, it's mental. But there's so many in the title race at the minute, Dom.
Mm.
You know what I mean?
It's just a strange. It's no. I think last season, I think the standards are dropping. I think last season the only team outstanding was obviously Liverpool. I think everyone around that top 6 was completely off the pace, bar, you know, obviously Leicester and Sheffield United and Wolves. I think everyone by their standards was terrible, and it looks like Liverpool like tailed off a bit compared to last season, and nobody's really got going.
Well, let's be fair.
So
to be
really
7 and be 5 points off the top, you know, if you was 5 points off the top last season, you'd be second. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Like it's crazy. Like it's not. You know, it's so tight at the minute. It's so tight, and as I said, this is a special season. We need to get that centre forward in. If we can get a centre forward in that fits that style and who Moisey wants and all of that sort of thing, I think they're right at the minute. Don't rush him. You know what I mean? We've got a little while. We've got a little while till we've got 2 weeks now. Just get that over the line and try and get a little bit more reinforcement in the midfield, and I think we'll have a good season.
Who do you want?
What, up front?
Whoever we're going to sign. Who do you want to sign?
I've got no sort of opinion on them, Dom. I just trust we'll get the player he believes fits the team.
I don't know anything about Dia. I saw the clip.
I've seen the paper.
Yeah, I've seen. Yeah,
that's mental.
All I've seen. Yeah, Josh King's gone quiet now. I don't think that's going to happen.
Aaron says, unlike my ex, she wasn't tight. Elbow cough. No team has overawed us this season. No one's talked about us either on TalkSport, BBC, Defo under the radar. The only thing I would say that's disappointing, there's a couple of times this season. I mean, first game, Newcastle, we looked absolutely shocking, to be quite honest. And I thought it was going to be a long season. But we had that sort of run of 8 games. Now, obviously, the fear there was going to go 8 games without a win and we'd be struggling again this season. But since they've done that, the confidence just grew. You can just see like they've got full trust in the manager. Our defensive line have become absolutely rock solid. I don't know how he's done that. If we can work, as I said, if we can work now on the forward line and get an absolutely quality striker in, we could be in for a decent season. Our midfield is world class. But it's only the midfield that's playing now. You know what I mean? Like them, Souček and Rice are world-class players. Well, Souček's still got a little bit to go, but like anyone that tells me Rice isn't a world-class player is mad, because at his job, I think he's definitely the best in the Premier League. But
it's a fabulous midfield, but it's a thin midfield as well. I think if one of them got injured, we'd be in shit.
Yeah, we'd be.
The thing is, this is the best defence we've had since Big Sam, and when we had that defence under Big Sam, we didn't have anyone who could score goals. Well, Kevin Nolan, but Kevin Nolan wasn't a striker, and Kevin Nolan didn't do the hard work. when we had Bilic and we had, that bowling season where we just scored, we outscored teams. We didn't have a good defence, so it's like we can only have one of them, really, isn't it? So it'd be nice to get, have both a good defence and a good attack. I think we have got a good attack, but I just think we could score more goals.
Can we stop JK from spamming? Yeah, sure. What do you think of Eddie from Arsenal? He's all right.
Eddie
Nketiah, isn't it?
Yeah, he's good. He's talented, but I wouldn't pay 30 million for him.
Yeah, it's just, we obviously we get a bit ahead of ourselves. West Brom, we see against Wolves the other day. They can be dangerous. That they can cause problems. Just do a professional job, and I've got no sort of fear that we won't do a professional job here. That's the thing. There's times in previous seasons where we'd be winning games, and I just ain't got any sort of confidence that we're going to roll on to this lead. I always think we're going to concede, but now it's different. I just don't think, we're not a pushover anymore.
No. Just gonna come out quick, Nick. I'm gonna get something to put my phone on.
Okay, mate, no problem. Let's take some comments from the comment section. Let's see. Ben Rama needs a goal. Yeah, I think he's done well today. He does need a goal, however. Sean Canway says solid this season. Love scoring against Big Sam. Antonio not 100% is still a class act. Yeah, he's always trouble, isn't he? That's the thing. In your opinion, who is the best West Ham player right now? I think there's a lot of them. I don't think you can pick sort of one out as a all rounder. Obviously, Rice is. I think he's our number one man. He's going to be our number one man for a long time. But Souček, Soufal, I think are brilliant. Dawson's been brilliant. Ogbonna is absolute class. Antonio's massive part of our side. Bowen could be a massive part of our side. There's so many players at the minute that you can look at and say, yeah, you're confident with that sort of thing, and we just keep on picking up results. Like, obviously, let's not take this one to we're at half time, we're not finished yet, so let's pick up this result and then we can start talking. We've got Crystal Palace on next Tuesday, I believe. I think that's a 6 o'clock kickoff as well. If we can get a win there and hold on to these points, plus go through in the cup, I don't think we've got anything to lose. We're pretty much wrapped up the season. West Ham fancy, what do you think Daka, Haaland, Edouard, or anyone you guys need? Haaland isn't getting anywhere but a top club. We wouldn't even be in the recognition for Haaland. He's a world-class striker. We need to find someone that's not known. We need to find our own we need to discover our own world-class striker. Thoughts on Ben Rama? He's done all right. He's not been that impressive this game. I think he was more impressive last game, but I think he's getting closer to that goal. That little drop of the shoulder that he showed that defender in that first half when he that strike. If that goes in the corner, it's a better goal. Someone said Simon Piatek. Nicky, do you think with a bit more pace from attacking midfield area? Do you think we a bit more pace from attacking midfield area? Do we need it? Pace is always good, mate. Nicky, we have to give Moyes a lot of credit. This is down to him. Absolutely. I wasn't a massive fan of Moyes. As I say quite often, I give my opinion on here. A lot of people, watch these shows and they look at my opinions and all of that sort of thing. They're not always right. I'm not going to be always right about anyone, David Moyes, I didn't think would be, but given time, I was absolutely wrong, and I don't mind holding my hands up. Sam Linifi donated £5. Thank you very much, and said, "Keep it a good weight, mate. Best fan channel on YouTube. Come on, you eyes." Thank you so much, Sam. I really appreciate that. Love having you all around, chatting in the in the chat here. Terry Baker says all good teams are solid through the midfield. We have Fabianski, Bonner, Rice, and Antonio. Absolutely, mate. We've got a great core. West Ham Fan TV, would you want a Aubameyang? I want him gone. Fucking absolutely. Bring him on. We ain't got that sort of money to pay for his wages, though. If Rice is one of our best players, how much would you sell him for? Listen, we get this question. We shouldn't be looking to sell him. If an offer came in and we had people lined up, but I don't think there's anyone that you can buy in this country, especially, and no one that's sort of like gonna come to West Ham that's as good as Declan Rice. And if you're like people tell it, like, you know, they're talking about 60, 70 million. If Harry Maguire went for 80 million, what is it? What is he worth? He's got to be worth over 100 million. That's what you pay in the transfer market these days, because he's 10 times the player that Harry Maguire is. And I'm sorry, I know Man United fans won't want to hear that, but he is, yeah, absolutely. And if someone wants him, they're going to have to pay big money for him. But no, even if 100 million come in, we're not going to get anyone to replace him. Absolutely not. So I wouldn't sell him until, you know, the absolute, you know, he wants to go or whatever. You know what I mean? Like I wouldn't even entertain selling him. Absolutely not. He's the best in the league at the moment of what he does. No matter what any of these other fans say, you know, he gets that played down quite a lot. That's good for us, because people don't. If people can't see his quality, then they can't see his quality, and he stays with us. Let's take some more. If we pinch these points, Nicky, Absab down from the roof with milk tray for Moyes. Yeah, I will, absolutely. Dom's coming back now. He can get involved.
Milk tray.
Even if we had 80 million from selling Rice, we couldn't replace him. That's what I'm saying. There's no one that we can replace him with. We'd have to find a kid that's not nobody knows about, you know. Rice is contracted to 2024, right? And we have a 1-year option with his contract, so we're under no pressure to sell 150 million plus. That's the thing. Like he's under, you know, we're under no pressure to sell him. He's got a long contract, unless he starts making sort of noises that he wants to go. I wouldn't even entertain it. Ollie PRJ, even if we go on and still win, I think Nicky Allardyce will keep them up. Don B says, is the Patreon still active, Nicky? Johnny have day. I'm not sure I'm doing things right. It is still active, mate. I'm working on some content for it, so we want to get regular content. Dom's going to be doing a podcast very soon, aren't you, Dom?
Yeah, I've got my mic. Looking forward to that. I really am.
Yeah, he's going to be doing a podcast.
I love listening to podcasts.
You know what? We can talk about your co-host, because I spoke to him the other night. He knew nothing about it.
Do you not? I told him before. He must have forgot.
We'll
reveal the co-host on the pilot episode.
Yeah, if it was West Ham to sell Rice, I would give it have to be over 100 million. He's so effective all over the line and the pitch. Great leader, intelligent, great energy, very willing to put his body on the line. Exactly what players should be like. He's a fantastic role model. He also enjoys himself, and I think that's a great. He's very down to earth, Declan Rice. Very down to earth. Oh, you're under pressure here, Dom.
Find out. All will be revealed.
Nicky and Dom, what podcasts do you listen to?
I listen. Do you know what I do? When I get home from work, I sometimes stick FIFA on. You know the stress of playing online. I listen to podcasts whilst I'm playing, and it makes me concentrate better. I listen to a lot of old podcasts from like post-match pints, Friday night pints. I listen to a few Arsenal fan TV ones. I try and find some West Ham ones. There was that. Who's that? We Are West Ham. I listened to a few of them actually. They're quite good. They're on Spotify.
Mm.
And
I'll be honest, I don't listen to like loads of football podcasts. It's quite difficult because obviously we create football podcasts. I try and stay away from them a little bit because I find if I listen to football podcasts, sometimes I get my sort of opinion swayed by people, and I don't think that's good to subconsciously sway your opinion.
Last night, I actually listened to one you and Ryan done. It was like from 2 years ago. What was on some radio show? What was it called?
Centre Force.
Yeah, that's it.
We used to do the radio.
That came up. I thought I'd give that a listen to. I think you only how many episodes did you do? Because I only found 2. I think found one after we lost. Huh?
50?
I can only find. Oh, there's what they are all on YouTube.
No, I don't think so. No,
because I found 2 on YouTube. I think I found one from just after we got beat by Wolves on the fourth game on the Pellegrini when we lost in the last minute, and then after we lost 2-0 to Bournemouth on this day 2 years ago. It was good. Listen, I really enjoyed it. Well, I just like any podcast. Any podcast I can relate
what happened to the West Ham Fan TV podcast on Spotify? It stopped. Yeah, it had to stop, mate. We obviously lockdown came and restrictions came in, and we was just trying to, yeah.
I thought it was excellent. That one with Nigel Khan was fantastic.
Yeah, it was good. I enjoy doing them. It's just
3 hours long.
You have to. I found it quite difficult to do it without people in the same room.
Yeah.
And at the minute that we can't be in the same room, when lockdowns are finished and we're back to normal, we've got so many plans. I mean, we're planning to hire a proper studio and stuff for post-match pints and on match days and things like that. And we need to upgrade our equipment, and we've been I've been putting money away towards new equipment, new live streaming equipment, and all that sort of stuff. We've got to fix Dan's computer because he's got a big powerful computer, but it's broken at the minute, so we've got to pay for that. And there's so many plans, but it was all stemming on, and I was all relying on when we launched the Patreon being able to get together. And
every time you do, restrictions just keep coming into play.
Yeah, and that's the thing. We plan something. We plan this whole for the Patreon. We plan this whole series about the history of West Ham. I mean, a proper high end production. And it all got locked down. We can't do it. And I'm not. At the minute, we've got people in our families that are, vulnerable and things like that. And I can't. I know Arsenal Fan TV and stuff, they meet up, but I don't feel comfortable at the minute doing that. If you listen to what's happened to, a couple of people that were
shit.
That we know, I'm not fucking chancing COVID at the minute, so yeah, it's disappointing. But when it's finished, I'm telling you, mate, this is gonna fly. This is gonna, we've got so many plans and so much ambition. One day I would like to do this for a living. It's been my ambition for a long time, and that was the whole point of the Patreon at the start, is because I lost my job and I was, I wanted to make a go of it, to make it a living, and they just pulled the rug under from us. So, Paul,
was I the only person in to do the podcast in the same room as you?
I think so. Yeah.
I come to your house.
What happened to the match? It's still going on, mate. It's 49 minutes, 38 seconds in. We're still winning.
It's 50 minutes. We're just a minute behind. Oh, shit.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
cross.
Ay, ay, ay.
I was literally just about to say they started the half well.
Poor goal to
Fucking
concede
hell,
that.
crack a smile, Sam. That's a poor goal.
I think that's the Fabianski.
Ooh, oh, hang on.
He's got to be offside. It's got to be.
If it hits him, if it touches him, you could have a case there.
He's in his vision, though. He's in his vision.
I think this would be very harsh.
Good goal.
Oh, no, they're checking. They're checking. Oh, please. This will be extremely, extremely harsh.
He's in front of the goalkeeper. You don't know whether...
Yeah, they're giving it. Fuck off. Got Big Sam out his seat, didn't it? This is the thing. But we started the half complacent, and it's always just out the blue with West Brom. You know, they find ways to score, and that's the game plan right there for Big Sam.
It's a good game. A good goal, I mean.
It's good. He's a good player, that Priest. He scored a couple of really good goals. He's got a great free kick at Everton back in September. He's a good player. Got great left foot.
I think that's offside. Remember a goal, Alex Song? Remember when Alex Song scored against Arsenal?
Do you remember the Chelsea game last season when Soucek's goal was that was judged to be blocking the goalie's line of sight?
Yeah.
Big six bias again. It's not consistent, is it? I remember that Alex Song goal, yeah. Again, I just think, is that a corner?
We need to start quicker. You're in front of me, Dom. How the fuck did that happen?
I'm not in front of you.
You are.
No, I'm not.
It's a poor start to the half. Should never be letting them score goals like that. But plenty of time left. Plenty of time left.
We always draw at home to West Brom. We beat them twice at home in the last 8 years. We never do well against them at home. They're fucking. I wouldn't say bogey team because we've beaten them enough times, but fucking hell. Oh.
Come on.
They're good from set pieces too. Out of joy. He scored like 4 in 5.
It's only fucking January.
It would be. I agree. A draw would be a missed opportunity, but it's a tough game. You have to roll up your sleeves. We needed to.
A draw would not surprise me whatsoever. It's
To be fair, it would have held on for a little while longer. They'd have to come forward.
That is shit. Fuck's sake. Their crossing atrocious.
Go for that.
Come on.
Didn't they draw with Man City?
Yep. And Liverpool. Well, this is what I'm saying. They know it's vintage Big Sam. It's horrendous, scrappy football, but he gets results. And when you're down there against West, they probably need a win more. But we're a good side this season, so it would be a good point for them. But fuck me, some of these players, they're like that O'Shea. He was playing League 2 seasons ago, the right back for Exeter City.
Corner. Did you make that article the other day by Claret and Hughes, Dom? Did you read it?
I don't read any of that shit. I think they need to. I think they need to stay away from the club. I really do.
Why is that, mate?
They shouldn't be welcome because they're just. It's an agenda-fueled propaganda site. It's not. It's It's not even proper journalism, or if you can call them journalists, or proper views. It's just what the owners want to hear, and it just antagonises the fan base. I just think they're horrible. It's a horrible, horrible site. It's just, people can call us negative sometimes. I don't think anyone's more negative than them because I think we're on such a high at the moment. They're going, oh, what European football? Oh, fuck off.
How can you write an article saying that you trust that Moyes won't get us into Europe because we're not ready? You play.
How do you think that makes Moyes feel off? He's done such a good job.
You play to win the league. You play to win everything. Like whether you're Norwich, fucking West Brom, whatever. You start the season, and you should be starting it with the intention of winning the league. And failing winning the league, you get as many points as you can. Whether it takes you into Europe, whether it takes you above relegation, but you play for every point. Now turning around,
you go into you play football to win.
After a great start, when we're in contention for these sort of things, to turn around and go, he shouldn't be pushing for Europe. What do you mean?
Go on! Oh, fucking hell! Yes! Oh.
You are in front of me. The Rice. Oh, fucking hell, I thought that was in.
Oh, fuck's sake. I knew this would happen. Dogged defending. Oh, that's a great goal line clearance. I was just criticising him. I was saying
he's making subs, isn't he?
Huh?
Someone's saying in the chat he's making subs already.
Oh, Moyes? I thought that was him. I thought at last, he's getting so much better with his technical ball. Oh, we'll have that. Come on, ball in now, Cresswell. Come on.
If Ben Rama don't come off, I'll be very surprised.
Fornals and Yarmolenko.
I bet it's Antonio and Ben Rama. Oh, whoa, fuck.
You're ahead of me now.
Oh, man. Oh, fucking hell. Was he offside?
No.
He wasn't offside.
No. It's going to be one of them nights, mate. They've got the goal now, West Brom. They're just going to frustrate the fuck out of them.
Go on, Dick. Aye.
They are going to frustrate them. Vintage Big Sam. See, for me, the jury's still out on Ben Rama, but when he went off on Saturday, we looked so flat. Tempo, that's a push. Come on.
Can't even beat West Brom, says a Palace fan. We're 60 minutes into the game, mate.
Liverpool couldn't beat West Brom, nor could Man City. And you lost 4-0 at Man City. We drew with Man City. And 7-0 at Liverpool, we only just got edged out by them for a dodgy offside goal. Right, who's coming off?
It's going to be Lanzini.
Yeah.
Lanzini and Ben Rama.
Oh, fuck's sake. Again, he has every right to look unhappy. Mind you, I say that I think Yarmolenko is a very good impact player.
Not only a very good impact player, but I think he's liking the physicality from them. I think them two players that come off are less physical.
Yeah, I completely agree. Come on, West Ham. So has Bowen gone left? He must have done.
What do you think of this argument, Dom? Rice and Grealish stole opportunities from the Irish players to represent their country.
This came up in the last watch-along.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Dave, it's a problem with the system, not the players. They've still got the choice. I'm sure Rice and Grealish wasn't thinking, "Oh, I'll play for Ireland until England come calling." That was nice. You fucker! Come on.
He could have gone for goal there at an angle. Come on, Sufa.
He's onside? He's onside, surely.
Yeah, you got that flag rule in you that goes out after the fuck's sake. Getting the ump now.
It's always going to be a tough game, always.
I've seen people saying we're going to win 3-4-0. No chance.
Nah, I thought West Brom would score. I said 2-1.
What I will say as well, we can't really.
Oh, yes! Come on! Mikel Antonio.
Oh, what a goal.
Mikel Antonio, come on.
I can't wait for that Mark Henry music.
All we've got to do is...
Get in. A similar goals to the first. Not back across, right place,
Let's
right
make sure
time.
the VAR's all right.
Oh, shut up.
Yeah, it looks all right to me.
Yeah, just when he clips on the ref, doesn't it?
Huh?
It's when the camera goes on the ref, you're like, oh, fucking hell, here we go.
When he's looking a bit confused, he's like,
No, but he's actually looking at Antonio. Don't see anything wrong with that. That's a brilliant finish. That is a fantastic finish. All right. Kill him off. See it off or kill him out. Oh.
One more and then...
See it out or kill him off. I mean...
Just don't fall asleep again. Fuck me. Just don't fall asleep again. That's it. Be ruthless. Go for the fucking jugular now. Come on.
Go on.
Hey.
I can't wait for that Mark Henry music. All West Ham clips.
Describe the goal.
Go on. Oh, come on.
Describe the goal, Dom.
Freswell whips it in. Yarmolenko's at the back, heads it back across. And Antonio with an acrobatic finish. Bottom corner.
It's like a hook. A hook.
Yeah, it weren't like an overhead kick, but it was still like...
back to goal. He's hooked it. Got his foot round it, hooked it in.
He's good at that. People slate him for it. Oh, fuck's sake. Oh, no, fair play. I thought Yarmolenko would give it away there. People slate him for his footballing ability, but when he's good at aerial ability as well.
You know what I say, Dom?
What?
He came from Forest. He couldn't get a game. He played at right back. He just wasn't the same. Out on the wing now. Sit back and watch him go. He scores for West Ham. Mikel Antonio.
Mikel Antonio. You baited me there. We've had three songs. We've had three chants for him. Do you remember in his first season? It was that ole, 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 Antonio. Like, Antonio, Antonio, Do you remember that? It was ole, 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 ole. Do you not remember it?
No, I don't remember it.
And the second season,
I must have heard it.
Huh?
I must have heard it because I was there.
Yeah, of course.
I don't remember it.
I think a few people tried getting it going, but
sing the song again. Can we sing it again? See, this is. I didn't make that up. This was actually a chant when he first came to us. Right, this was actually a chant, and it sort of because we go.
That chant wasn't made until about halfway into his second season. I remember when it started because it was just after.
Yeah, it was a very time, but it's been drowned by everyone. He goes
transfer request.
He goes. It came from Forest. He couldn't get a game. He played at right back. He just wasn't the same. Out on the wing now. Sit back and watch him go. He scored for West Ham. Mikel Antonio. Mikel Antonio.
Imagine I forget he played right back now. Looking at him now, like scoring goals, so many goals for us. Like we're playing him at right back.
He's played in every position, fucking more or less.
Apart from centre mid and in goal. Do you remember that Chelsea? Do you remember that Chelsea away game when he started at right back? He gave away that penalty.
Remember when we were out in Bournemouth, Dom, singing that song?
What?
When we went out for a night out in Bournemouth. Do you remember that?
No, I don't. I was absolutely wasted.
We all went out for a night out in Bournemouth. Like more or less all the away boys fucking stayed out in Bournemouth, and we had a big night out, and we was fucking about 20 of us singing that in a nightclub. And Dom was just sitting in the corner going.
do you know what? I think I passed out outside the hotel. I remember I got a taxi back and I fell out of the taxi and the driver just drove off. I remember waking up to this big, like, Russian hotel security guard, like peering over me, seeing if I was alive. I was like, oh, yeah, this is my hotel. Oh, my God. I was absolutely...
I went to Bournemouth once, mate, with my pals for a weekend away. I got in such a mess. I lost my shoes. And I'm not joking. I lost my jacket, my wallet, my phone, my shoes, everything.
I've not been wasted for about two
Bournemouth
years.
was always a banger of a fucking away game. We normally used to get it on a Tuesday or something.
Not Bournemouth.
Yeah.
First season.
And then the last couple of seasons, we got it on Saturday.
The perfect time would have been August, first game of the season with the sun out and everything. Free kick here. But
when I was about to whip it in.
Fornals or Cresswell.
Cresswell.
What's that penalty?
Is he having a look at it? If the cameras cut the referee, Dom.
He shook his head though. Come on, get up, Soucek. Please. God, imagine he gets injured.
Oh, please don't get injured.
Fuck off. Come on out. Oh, fuck off. That's such a silly free kick. Oh, no. No penalty. Stupid foul. We had that. No, they just got a free kick. Ooh, nah,
what the fuck? How's that not a penalty? How is that not a penalty? He took his foot from around him.
I don't think that's a penalty.
His foot's there and he's kicked it.
He's got the ball.
They didn't. Nowhere near. He got his foot.
I have to see that again. But their free kick right here, it's a stupid foul. This really annoys me.
James Games is the Ogfather giveaway still going, Nicky? Yes, it is. If he scores, we're giving them away.
What if they score this free kick?
No. If O'Connor scores at any time, we're giving away a hoodie and a t-shirt.
He's good at free kicks as well, this Pereira. He's really fucking good at free kicks. He's gone wide. Come on, break.
Go on, Mikel. Go on, Mikel.
He's in beast mode. Come on. Ah!
I'm getting rid of this Palace fan. He's getting on my nerves.
What's he saying?
He's not talking about the game. He's just talking about Crystal Palace, and nobody gives a shit about Crystal Palace, to be fair.
Yeah, I remember that weekend in Bournemouth. That Yates was like the classiest Yates I've been. It was like someone's mansion, weren't it? I remember that. And then I remember moving on to the bar and just that was it. It was lights out for me. You been out in Newcastle before?
Yeah. They made me walk up about 1,000 flights of stairs.
That's why you don't go, ain't it? You
can't don't go, yeah, because I don't like walking up the stairs.
If I can do it, anyone can fucking do it. They have a disabled lift though up there. Like if you're disabled. I'm not saying you are. I'm just asking out of.
Yeah, they do. Yeah, they do have a lift. They do.
Sunderland's just as bad as well.
At least there's something to read on the way up to Sunderland. On the way up the stairs.
Yeah, I quite like that at Sunderland. Yeah, they think it's all over when you're like at the last set and you get to the top. It is now. Oh, it's brilliant. Who did West Brom bring on? That guy taking the throw. Who's that?
Yeah, Dom, this is one for you. If Palace fans are knobs, what are United fans?
TV merchants. I got this. There's this United fan who just like responds.
Get rid of Hippo Code. I ain't seen Hippo Code taking yet. If I see him fucking giving it the big, and then I'll ban him as well.
Who?
Hippo Toad. Someone?
That's the Palace fan.
Oh, okay.
It's the same guy.
Had a great night at Newcastle. Nice vibe. That's what I miss about away games, man. To be fair, it's like I don't think I did it enough. We didn't stay over enough in places, but we've had a couple of good nights out on nights out with away games, man. Everton, me, Gio and my brother Gary having a night out at Everton.
Fuck's sake, Malenko.
No, come
on. Have I told you the last time we went Newcastle, the hotel I booked? Did I tell you that? I think it was the last time. It was last season before last, obviously. But
do you know what? He can fuck off as well. You're going as well, mate. Bosh.
Shit.
Sorry. Yeah, I will let him finish his story. Sorry. Apologise.
What the?
Away?
Oh, fuck yeah. Oh, thank God for that.
Oh.
We're letting them into this now. It's going to be a long 13 minutes.
Yeah, we sit back. We're making this hard for ourselves, to be honest.
That's poor. He scuffed that, luckily.
We're not getting enough.
Completely scuffed that.
We're not as solid as we have been in the last few weeks, to be honest. We're a little bit. They're cutting us out a bit. Come on, Mikel. Why can't Palace fans be civil? They try and graft some sort of rivalry, but nobody gives a shit about Crystal Palace, honestly. They're one of the most pointless teams in the world.
I hated them 2 seasons ago. I really hated them because they're always like, they always just like try and like, yeah, like you say, try and force a rivalry and just like,
but no one gives a shit. Literally.
Huh?
I said no one gives a shit, literally.
Well, they're just annoying fans. There's one Palace fan I follow, and he follows me. He's genuine, all right. He's not. He speaks sense. He actually talks properly.
Well, finish your story about Newcastle away.
Oh yeah. So it was that one when Anderson got both goals, 2 goals. We beat 3-0. No, it's Hernandez who got 2 goals. And I booked the hotel. And we were like, right, let's go and check in. I went with Marshy and my mate Woody.
Mm-hmm.
And we got the train up there. It was at like 4:30 in the morning, and then we got there about 12. We met your brother, and Marshy and Woody said, like, right, we'll get a cab to the hotel. Just put in the postcode, and we'll take the luggage, go to the hotel, drop this off, and then come back. All right. I'll meet you at the ground. What I didn't look at when I booked it was where it was. And I rang them like an hour later. I was like, where are you? And they're like, we've just left the hotel. We're coming back now. I was like, you're joking. It's 2:00. Like, where the fuck are you? I mean, I've got your tickets. They came back. I met them. It was about half hour before kickoff. And they said, you do realise where this hotel is? And I was like, no. They're like, it's Northumberland. Like, 25-minute drive away from the city centre. It was a nice hotel, but fun. It was really.
We went for a night out in Liverpool once when we played Stoke away because we couldn't bear going out in Stoke. So we booked an hotel in Liverpool and drove the rest of the way the next day. We are making so many silly mistakes. We're nervous. We don't quite have the arrogant Man City attitude. We kill a game. I'm so scared.
Yeah, me too.
Which is wasteful. That's what I'm saying. We need a very. Oh, come on, man. There's 10 minutes left. It's 80 minutes for us. We need a poacher, goal scorer. That's what we need. We need a goal scorer, but he also needs to be able to play that lone striker role. And that's no dig on Antonio, because he does brilliant.
So we're second to every ball here now. So go on, carry on your story about how much you love Stoke.
No, it was pointless. Liverpool's a brilliant night out. I had a night out the last season when we was allowed to go to Everton, and me, Gio, and Gary went out, and we got absolutely pasted. But
yeah, that's right. I remember meeting you in the Arkle.
Fucking hotel ever. I booked this really cheap hotel, and it was a house that had no heating and no hot water.
It's Antonio just done Antonio.
It was the worst house ever. Honestly, ask Gary.
I'd done a night out in Liverpool about 4 years ago for my mate's birthday, before we played them on a Sunday. And we couldn't find anywhere. We booked it like a week before. It was so funny. We were all skin. We were just so skin. And we ended up like booking this like hotel in Runcorn, which is obviously just outside.
Come on, West Ham.
Go on, Fornals. That broke nicely. Come on. Oh, fucking hell, Fornals. He should have run at them there. We all know what Yarmolenko's going to do. He always does. He cuts inside, then cuts back and passes to the right back. He's so predictable. Go on, Bowen. Oh. I was waiting for Cresswell on the overlap. Back to Bowen. Back to Cresswell. What? Whip it in. Fucking shit. Oh, well. Still got the ball.
Antonio off. Why? I think he's trying to solidify it. I don't know why he's taking him off.
Noble's coming on.
Oh dear.
Granddad's coming on.
What's going on?
Antonio. We better win this now, because
we fucking murders if we don't.
Get a penalty, so Noble can score. We ain't had a penalty this season, have we?
Nope.
Yeah, they had their first two on Saturday.
Yeah. It's only us and Burnley now that haven't had any.
Burnley haven't either. Fucking hell. Should have had, well, you think we should have had one earlier. I don't think that was a penalty for me.
I think it was, mate. He kicked through his back with his foot. He got his foot there and he kicked through the back of it.
Who's up front now?
It's got to be Yarmolenko, isn't it? Surely he's standing.
Who goes right?
Fornals?
But Bowen right, back to the right. Fornals left. Yarmolenko up top. Noble in midfield. Then
Noble, the super number 10.
I'm nervous. Let's play it down.
Don't be silly. Be positive, mate. Positive.
Oh, I'm nervous.
You want to see a bit of Captain Obvious?
Absolutely. Oh. Oh, eek. Fucking hell. Just play. Oh, let's get rid of it. Oh. I'm on Yarmolenko.
Come on, West Ham.
Doesn't even challenge for that, Yarmolenko. That's poor. He just backs into him and just lets him win the header. Doesn't even challenge for it.
If anyone wants to thank
Let it go,
us,
let it go, let it go, let it go out. Let it go
DM us
out.
on Twitter.
Thank you.
If you want to have your say after the game. How many minutes injury time, Dom?
Because we're winning, it's going to be like 6.
17.
No, they always overextend the injury time more than they should. Just
Stevie WHU Bell says, "Do you think we'll put out a strong side against Donny? We ain't got a fucking chance, mate. We ain't got a choice. I mean,
yeah, Donny
Doncaster.
I remember watching us play Doncaster in the Championship. We drew 1-1 at home. It was one of the most frustrating games I've ever been to.
Yeah, well, I was there when we lost to Stockport, so. Come on, just see this game out, boys. Come, see him out, Oggy.
Well done, Oggs.
Well done.
Just can't get a foothold in the right now.
Billy Herring says, "Don't have Twitter. Is there any other way?" Not really, mate. I have to just check one way, otherwise we'd just be getting them from everywhere. I wish there was.
Simple thing to do would just make a Twitter account, just follow the channel, and then put the notification on whenever they tweet. You don't have to use it at all. Who is the ref? Who is that ref? Who's the ref?
Johnny Bad Eyes.
Fucking hell. This is one. They've just hit so many like hopeful balls, and it's always going for them. Like it's
Just
always just falling for them.
Just see this out. This is again. Think about the character, Dom. Think about the character building of these sorts of games, mate. These are the games we used to lose or draw regularly.
This is why I'm fucking nervous. I want to win. Come on, Sush. Good ball.
Just take your time. It's a great ball there.
Does my head in.
Oh, come on, get it down. Fuck me. $88 $37, $88 $39. Come on, a couple of minutes, boys.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh. Fucking hell. So did I. Oh, God. What? Oh, my. How have we let him go?
Fucking space he's got there. We're defending the rubbish shot tonight.
The way we've just allowed him to ghost in completely on his own. Christ, we're lucky he's a right back and not a striker. Oh God, this is what this is Big Sam. Just nicks fucking goals all the time, like out of
You know
nowhere.
what they should have done? They should have put a bathtub full of gravy.
Winning. They're winning every fucking ball.
They should have put a bathtub. All right, Dom. I thought the Undertaker would come in.
What?
I thought the Undertaker would come in.
Yeah, we've just got. I was just checking something on my phone.
They should have distracted Big Sam tonight by putting a bathtub full of gravy and some chicken in it behind him.
4 minutes. 4 minutes. Oh God.
I can't take it, man. But I'm calm. I don't think we're going to concede. I honestly don't.
Yeah. Look, we look nervous. Look at the way we're just giving the ball away.
We need to keep that. Our ball retention's poor up in the final.
It's another silly foul. It's another silly foul. And now it's just giving them a chance to hoof it long. Get a ball into the box.
You've got to think, if that's a foul, that should have been a pen.
Yeah, we're just relevant now, isn't it? We've got to see it out. Oh, fucking hell.
Can you do an highlight of Dom's noises? I might do tomorrow, as it happens.
Fuck off.
It's him going, bah, boo, bah.
Apparently, I've just seen in the group chat, there's an investigation about the Robert Snodgrass thing.
Oh, what?
It's just put into the group chat.
It was like some deal that he can't play.
Doing another silly free kick.
How is that a free kick?
Come on, Fab, that's yours.
Dom, don't do that, man. You look like you're fucking flapping one out.
What, tap my foot?
Yeah, because the camera's shaking. No. And you're doing that.
Wait, what's going on? No. They're not checking for a penalty, are they?
What? That's a foul anyway. Look, he's pushing a Bonner. Oh, fuck off. Imagine if we give a penalty there.
It's a penalty.
No.
Oh. Gone the other way.
The other way. Yes. Come on.
What's happened? Oh, I can't take this anymore. It can still get overturned now, though. This is the fucking thing.
Who's he booking?
He's booked in for diving, I think. Oh, yeah, blatant dive. Oh, God, I thought he'd give a pen. He's not complaining at all whatsoever.
Yeah, see, Dom, look.
Just take 45 seconds for you to take the kick.
Just get it in the fucking corner and hold it.
Oh, Jesus Christ. So I can't help it. I'm just so nervous.
It's all right. It's all right. Don't worry. Get it. Hold it. Hold it. Yes.
No.
No. Pick up the second.
Stupid foul again.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
What is going on? You want to move that ball back, son. Please, please. Oh, my God.
Come, blood with the ref. He's going to let them get this in. If we get it out, we've won.
Come on.
Tom, when's the last time we won 4 in a row, mate?
That's gone. What?
Last time we won 4 in a row.
Christmas 2018 under Pellegrini.
I thought he blew the whistle. Why they fucking 3 points again? Come on, you Irons.
Thank fuck for that. Thank fuck for that. Oh, I'm going to fast forward it now.
Resilience, that one. We didn't play well at all. I'll be honest. We didn't play well at all. We let West Brom into that game far too many times. It was absolute dog shit performance. but we put away our chances.
I said it was not going to be an easy game.
It was never going to be an easy game. Anyone that's going to be an easy game is crazy. It's West Brom. They're a tough team to beat. They're a proper one of them hardcore old school Premier League teams. But we won again. Now we've got Crystal Palace on next Tuesday, FA Cup, and then we've got Palace. If we win that, mate, I tell you, 5 in a row.
In good form now. Let's hope Leicester can do us a favour because they got Chelsea.
We're being investigated over the Snodgrass exclusion. I don't know how that would come out now.
Well, Big Sam's just said on camera that it was a deal, part of the deal. So, I
say just graft up a fat dollop.
Yeah, but if it's a deal, if someone's signed a piece of paper for it.
Well, it might have been a gentleman's agreement.
Yeah.
Who knows? Who knows?
Oh,
but anyway, thank you very much for joining us on the watch along. I'm going to get to the fan cams right now, boys. Dommy, you can do the fan cam. Would you like to do a fan cam today?
So I've done me. You've seen what I thought of it during the game, so on here, so it'll be fine.
Okay, mate, no problem. Thank you very much for joining us on this watch along. Another 3 points for West Ham, 7th in the league. We're flying high. We're 5 points off the top. Can we go any further? Tune in next week to find out.
Got the FA Cup first, mate.
What time is post-match pint? I wouldn't imagine it'd be too long. I'm just going to talk to the boys now, see what time they want to do it.
Oh, Lord. What a relief. Yeah, I'm really pleased with that.
Fantastic. Thank you very much, everyone, for joining us on this edition of West Ham Fan TV's live watch along for the West Brom game. We'll be back, of course, FA Cup Day on Saturday against Doncaster, and then next week against who are we playing next week, Dom?
Palace.
Palace in the Premier League to see if we can carry on our fine run of form. But thank you very much. Thank you for everyone for getting involved in the chat. Thank you for everyone that left donations in the chat. They're very much well appreciated. One thing left to say, Dom?
Come on, you wires.
Come on, you lions. Oh, do an awkward wave while I'm ending the stream.